With the war in Ukraine's current trench-bound stalemate often resembling the First World War, it isn't too surprising to see an early 20th century innovation making a comeback. Several variations of the concept of a periscope rifle have been seen in Ukraine since the summer of 2023. The concept actually predates the First World War, with sites like William Yulton's hyperscope dating to 1900. But the idea really emerged during the war, with many nations developing similar periscope-based systems that allowed service rifles to be fired over the parapet, removing the need for soldiers to expose themselves when sniping. The first design which appeared in Ukraine featured in an article by Jeff Farrell in June 2023. Farrell interviewed a Czech veteran of the International Legion, Marian Simonek, who was wounded and has since developed a periscope which a rifle could be mounted in. In a pair of videos, Simonek demonstrated fitting the rifle into the periscope mount and how it could be fired. Simonek manages to mount an AK-74 in the periscope mount within 30 seconds. The stock folds down from the body of the periscope and is secured with the pistol grip and trigger assembly being lined up. The stock of the rifle is secured by two straps, and then the trigger cable is attached to the rifle's trigger. A second periscope design emerged in late January 2024, when a short video showing a tall, tripod-mounted periscope was shared. The video shows the testing of a prototype gun mount, which can be raised up to above parapet height and allows the gun to be aimed using the periscope. The gun is shown being tested in both semi-automatic and fully automatic. The trigger is attached to a command cable which runs down to a front grip, with an exposed trigger in front of it. The tall monopod isn't the most stable platform, but the user demonstrating it supports the assembly using the integrated stock and pistol grip, and holds the stand with his offhand.
Чуть вперед нахилив. Можна довго.
While the ability to quickly raise and lower the rifle mounted on the stand is useful, especially for reloading and immediate action drills, but it may lack stability in the field. The third variation of the periscope rifle was shared on the 18th of March, with a short 22-second clip showing an AK pattern rifle with its stock removed, mounted on a well-fabricated pole with a periscope, and a stock shaped like an AKS-74's folding stock, as well as a pistol grip and trigger assembly which uses what appears to be a brake cable. The mount has a wide tripod base and appears to be well made. The gun is set up in an urban environment behind a wall, likely just for demonstration purposes. This periscope rifle system may be a more developed version of the previous design, but I've been unable to find the original source of the video to confirm this. Interestingly, on around the 20th of March, another video of a similar periscope rifle setup was shared. The design is clearly the same as that seen in the previous video, but the shape of the stock has changed and a stabilizing forward front grip has been added. While trench periscopes have been seen in use since the early weeks of the war, a more modern approach is the use of digital camera-aimed remote weapons. These include the Shabula or Sabre remote weapon station developed by Robinier, which has been in development in one form or another since 2015, and has been tested with numerous platforms including PKs and M2 Brownings. Another similar system is the Tarantul, developed by engineers of the 118th Territorial Defence Brigade. It's also a concept which Russian forces have been experimenting with as well, with a number of systems seen in test videos. The available imagery of periscope rifle systems originating from the war in Ukraine is relatively small, so it's difficult to fully gauge their utility, and I've yet to see any evidence of their use in the front line. They are a specialist piece of kit which, depending on the design, is suited to some environments more than others. If you've seen other examples of periscope rifle systems or evidence of their use in combat with either side, please do let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. As always, hope you found this interesting. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider supporting us either via Patreon or over on the History of Weapons and War app. Links to both of those are in the description box below. Thanks again. Catch you next time.